Today we're going to talk about Raeford, North Carolina, which is a suburb of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm going to talk about everything there is to talk about today with Raeford, with community, traffic, crime, schools, things you can do here in Raeford, the growth, the small town feel.
I like the sound of this.
Now, Raeford is a small town in Hoke County. The population in Raeford itself is around 4,700, but the population of Hoke County is just over 53,000 people. Now, Raeford/Hoke County is definitely a rural area, but it is growing very, very quickly. The population growth compared to the state of North Carolina is 21% higher, and it's just over 11% higher for the national average. So the commute to Fayetteville is maybe 25 to 30 minutes, depending on where you live at in Raeford or Hoke County compared to Fayetteville. The commute to Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty is around 31 minutes if you take 295. And if you're looking to go to Southern Pines, it's around 26 minutes.
Doesn't sound that bad.
So you're pretty much centralized in between Southern Pines and Fayetteville, which is good because Southern Pines is a little bigger than Raeford, but not as big as Fayetteville. So definitely if you're looking to go do something, catch a movie, go to a nice restaurant, have a good night out of town, definitely Fayetteville or Southern Pines is going to be your better pick because there's not much to do in Raeford for nightlife. There's not much nightlife in Raeford, but there are some things to do with the family. And one of the things they just built was an aquatic recreation center. Depending on when you see this video, they just completed building this a few months ago. The James Leake Aquatic Rec Center is 2 stories high, is 53,000 square feet. Not only does the Aquatic Rec Center have indoor swimming, it all has a walking track, a full basketball court, and 2 children play areas outside. I will provide their website below so you can make contact with them if you want to know prices and things like that. So the next place to talk about is going to be an indoor skydiving place right in Raeford. It's been there for about 10 years and it attracts a whole lot of people from Charlotte, Raleigh to come check out the indoor skydiving place. So if you ever thought about skydiving, but you just don't want to jump out of an airplane, I can't blame you for that. Definitely go check it out. I will provide a website below so you can go to the website and see pricing, ages, and things like that. And as you see, they have a huge wind tunnel, have the best instructors to help you learn how to skydive. And of course, being near Fort Liberty, Fort Bragg, home of 82nd, is definitely a fun thing to learn to see what our military does.
Airborne.
So once you graduate from indoor skydiving, you think it's time now to jump out of an airplane. They also have skydiving for that also, and they have a site might be about 5 miles away. So definitely, reach out to them for either one of those. The commute and traffic around Raeford is not bad. If you're in Fayetteville and you're going into Raeford, you're on Raeford Road, which is 4 lanes. Now they are doing some construction right at the Raeford Road near 295, maybe about 3 miles of construction at the time of this video. So hopefully it'll be done by the time you see this video if you're looking to move to the area. But be aware of that. So they do knock down to 1 lanes, but it is a 4-lane highway typically back and forth from Raeford to from Fayetteville to Raeford. Now, once you hit Raeford city limits or Hoke County limits, it is still 4 lanes and it's pretty much a straightaway right into Raeford. And with Hoke County being such a large area, I would say it now turns into Fayetteville Road, which is the largest probably road or artery that's in Raeford. Definitely you can go left, go right, go straight to wherever you're headed to. Not many stoplights, so that's great. With that, speed limit is 55, 60 miles an hour. And if you're going to take 295 into Raeford, it's pretty much easy shot. Also, speed limit is 55 to 60 miles an hour, and it goes right into Hoke County, Raeford County lines. Or if you're right at the Hoke County, Cumberland County line, you can go right to Fayetteville also. And also, if you're looking to avoid Fayetteville Road, Raeford Road, and 295, there are a lot of back roads that you can definitely take into Raeford. I live in Hope Mills, and I take Stony Point Road right into Gillis Hill Road, right to Raeford. So the next thing I talk about is going to be the crime in Raeford. And according to Neighborhood Scouts, Raeford was ranked number 16 out of 100. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not bad, but it's 100 being the safest. So 16 out of 100, 100 being the safest. So not the best, but Raeford, Hope County is a rural area. Now, I'm also going to break it down by crime rate per 1,000 residents. So the number of violent crimes committed in Raeford was 12. Number of property crimes, 101, total of 113. The crime rate per 1,000 residents was 2.54 for violent crimes. For property crimes, it was 21.38, total of 23.92. Compared to North Carolina as an average, Raeford was 2.54 and North Carolina was 4.3, which is, so violent crimes per 1,000 residents was 2.54 for Raeford, and for North Carolina as a whole, it was 4.3. And the chances of you becoming a victim of a violent crime in Raeford is 1 out of 394, compared to the North Carolina average, which was 1 out of 232. Now, the property crimes was neck and neck with North Carolina, and Raeford being 21.38 and North Carolina being 22.4. And the chances of you becoming a victim of a property crime in Raeford is 1 out of 47, and in North Carolina it's 1 out of 45. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be home prices in Raeford, North Carolina. Now, full disclaimer, I am a real estate agent. I help people buy homes and sell homes. I do not do rental properties or property management. So if you're looking to rent a home or an apartment, I cannot help you. So as I stated earlier in the beginning of the video, Raeford is growing. And every time I turn around, there is a new construction subdivision going up.
All grown up.
And the home prices are a little cheaper than they are in Fayetteville and in Hope Mills because it's such a rural area. Taxes are cheaper in the county, and you're not paying county and city taxes as you would in Fayetteville or Hope Mills or any one of the other surrounding subdivisions. Home prices are a little cheaper than they are in Fayetteville because you're in a rural area and the land is a little cheaper, so the houses going up are a little cheaper because of the land. As you can see on the chart, the median sale price in Raeford is $352,000. And you can look at the graph, it kind of goes up and down right around 2022. But now in 2023, it's shooting right back up to around $350,000. And the median days on market are around 15 days. So what do you get for $352,000? Typically, it's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Could be a bonus room, or it could be 4 bedrooms. Really depends on the home and how new it is. You're looking at getting between 1,700 square feet to around 2,200 square feet. And definitely, if you're PCS into Fort Liberty or Fort Bragg, I would take advantage of that BAH tax-free money and purchase a home. It's a great investment. And if you have any questions about your BAH, please check out this video right up here in the corner. So the next thing I talk about is going to be renting. Now, we do not have a leasing office or rental office with our firm, so we're unable to help you there if you're looking at renting. But the median price range home for a rent is around $1,800 a month. You're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, typically between 1,500 to 1,800 square feet. And as you can see, rental prices have increased over the past year by $180 compared to last year. Next thing I talk about are going to be the schools in Hope County. Now, due to the Fair Housing Act, I'm not allowed to give you my opinion about the local schools, but I can provide data for you, and this data is going to come from niche.com. So Hope County only has one high school right now. It's
Just one?
called Hoke High, and it is overcrowded. Hoke High has 1,988 students as of right now, and Hoke High is from 9th grade all the way up to 12th grade, and the student-teacher ratio there is 16:1. And as I stated earlier, Hope County is getting overcrowded, or is actually already overcrowded. But the good news is this, they are adding on to Hope County High. They're actually adding on a new building with roughly 144,000 square feet to the high school. Will roughly house another 1,200 students. Right now, it can only house 1,500 students. And if you do the math, earlier I said we have just over 1,900 students there. And this will bring capacity just at 2,700 students. And they're also predicting that by 2030, that this school will house around 2,400 students. And they're also hoping this addition will be completed by 2025. And you see, here's a list of the top public schools in Raeford, according to niche.com. You've got an A+ for the Academy of Moore County, an A for Sand Hill Early College, a B- for Hope County High School, and there's no grade for Alpha Academy. If you enjoyed this video, please check out this video over here where I talk about other suburbs surrounding Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty, North Carolina. See you guys in the next video.